YouTube?
Welcome back to our channel. It's Meech and Rocky.
Alright, so we're going to be giving you guys tips and advice before joining the military in 2019.
We're going to put a disclaimer out. We are not in any way trying to discredit the military, Army, Air Force, Navy, all the branches.
We're not trying to disrespect or anything like that. Please don't come knocking at my door about nothing like that. So basically what we're talking about is our experiences in the military. For anybody who's doing any research or anything like that, thinking about getting into the military, please watch this video. This can help you out a ton before you actually take that step.
So without further ado, let's get into the video.
So first we're gonna talk about the recruiting station. Big step before you actually join. This is the time where you should be doing your research about what type of job that you want in the military. First things first, let's get this out the way. So if you're enlisting, this is a tough part. Any job that you basically ever wanted is in the military. So any job,
Well, yeah, most civilian jobs they do have.
Yeah.
Well, not civilian jobs, but civilian type jobs.
Basically the equivalent. So let's put this into perspective. If you want an entryway into going like IT, dietitian, or something like that.
You naming the jobs that we have. There's more to that.
I'm just saying, just for example, that would be a quick way to actually get into that field is just by enlisting. Then you won't have to go straight into college or anything like that. You can do that in the military too. This is a good entryway into career fields. I'm just saying. Back to the recruiting station. I don't know if you all heard a lot of stories about recruiters and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say it's false. I'm not gonna say it's true, but you need to be very careful and do your research into the jobs that they actually tell you. Not saying that they're just gonna throw infantry or the equivalents in the other branches. You need to do your research on these jobs to see if that's what you actually want. You don't want to be stuck in that contract for years. I'm just saying.
I know it can be really tempting when they shoot out a big bonus. You get that job for this amount of money, we'll pay you to get that job.
Oh, it'll be a lot of money too, like $40,000.
It's highly important that you guys choose a job that you really want, because like he said, you don't want to be stuck in a contract for 3-6 years with a job that you do not want.
Definitely, because I see a lot of people just hating their jobs every day just off a simple mistake. So, and just because of a bonus. All right, so let's talk about what's going to go on while you're at the recruiting station. This is the part where the recruiters actually get you ready for basic training, AIT, all that good stuff. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to work out with you, you know, try to give you tips and advice for your ASVAB, which is highly important when it comes to getting those jobs. Based off my memory, you know, they had us working out outside and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
they had us go to like a little community like track, and everybody that was gonna ship out at the same time, all like kind of grouped up and worked out together. But one thing they did not tell me was push-ups, sit-ups, and the run.
I saw a lot of people throwing up out there.
Yeah.
Oh, they had that like, it was like that when y'all was working out too?
Throwing up and stuff?
Yeah, everybody throwing up. I know I throw.
No, I wasn't paying attention to nobody else, but I was basically just shamming out. I didn't like running. I didn't like doing push-ups or sit-ups, so I would just like kind of walk a little bit. But I didn't know the importance of the working out before I got to basic.
Without further ado, man, let's talk about the whole MEPS process, man. That was hell. MEPS is where you do your physical exams and all types of stuff, so they can just make sure you're ready to be shipped out. So they're looking for any medical condition, just anything that can stop you from performing well in basic. I'm talking about you doing duck walks. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
I remember the duck walk.
Oh man, the duck walk.
If you don't know what it is, just look it up.
In a room with like 30 dudes and all y'all are just in boxers and you literally have to walk like a duck. They're trying to look for, you know, if you're flat-footed or anything like that. It's a total examination. But the worst part about it is dudes, they don't like taking showers and stuff like that. They ain't the best. I don't know if it was like that on the female side.
I don't remember. I remember doing a duck walk, but it was like I think we took turns.
Yeah,
we all took turns. We was like in this big room.
Like grouped up, and not grouped up, but in lines and stuff like that. Other than that, man, MEPS, man, just get ready to be there all day, almost all day. I'm pretty sure I was there about 12 hours. That was like a job.
So basically what goes on at MEPS is a lot of paperwork, a lot of physical exams, and I think they do shots there too. No, actually no, they don't do shots, but they do check for, like, they do tests, like HIV, yeah, stuff like that. So before you ship off to basic, I'll say like the day before, they're gonna provide you a hotel stay, and you're gonna be there with some other people that is enlisting too as well, whether it's Navy, Army, Marines, whatever it is.
So it's a good little time to actually network with people. I've met a lot of cool people through the MEPS process. I mean, I haven't seen them in a little while now, given that I'm already in.
Or probably never seen them after MEPS.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't see them
But you do
anymore.
meet some pretty cool people.
Yeah. Right after you get done with the whole MEPS process and all that good paperwork, pushing all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna
pushing all that good stuff.
Oh, that good stuff.
Sound like you're tired. So when it comes to the job, do not, I repeat, do not settle for just any job. If you see a job that you want, and this is a mistake that a lot of people make. If you see a job that you want and they don't have it available at the time, because recruiters will tell you that it's not available, but it can be available the next week. Jobs get available all the time.
So with that being said, if you gotta wait like a couple months, honestly, it's worth it. Like we said before,
you do not want to settle for a job that you're absolutely not going to like once you enlist.
Man, let me put this into perspective for y'all. Right now, I'm IT. She's
a nutrition care specialist.
Like, that's the best job, you know what I mean? But yeah, with that being said, like, I got a 6-year contract. So if it was a job that I did not want, I would have to be stuck in this contract for 6 years in the Army. Do you know how terrible that would be? I'm just saying. So you should wait for those jobs, honestly. If you're making a decision with any branch, wait for the job that you actually want, given that you score high on the ASVAB. Also, when you take the ASVAB, don't settle for a low score. If you get like a 20, try to push for a 90.
Do it again.
If you can't hit a 90, hey, keep going till you hit that 90. I'm telling you, because the better jobs come with the highest scores.
The higher, just think about it like this. The higher your score is, the more job availabilities you will have. So both of us went to 2 different basic trainings. I went to Fort Jackson and he went to Fort Benning.
Sand Hill.
So we're gonna be able to tell you guys 2 different perspectives of the reception and the basic training itself from 2 different basic training areas. So once y'all jump on that bus going to the Fort Jackson or Fort Benning or Fort Sill, wherever your basic training is at,
or whatever branch, yeah. Whatever. Go ahead.
So before we get into the different steps from after MEPS and beyond, we just want to say that we can only talk about Army because both of our experience is only Army. But I'm pretty sure that it's really similar to other basic trainings of that sort, like Air Force, Navy, Marines, basic training, or boot camp. Some of them call it boot camp.
Yeah, boot camp. Okay. Before we get into that, let me put some Carmex on the lip.
Oh yeah, and it dry. So when going to reception, when you guys get to the airport, you're gonna see a bunch of people that's gonna be also there basic training with you. You're gonna see some drill sergeants. All of you are gonna head on the bus to reception.
From my experience, I remember when we was at the airport, it was all in formation. I'm talking about some guys facing this way. Well, guys and girls, well actually no, some guys facing this way, the other ones facing that way. We had to stand at attention and all that, yo.
They didn't do that.
Man, they had us down pat. Cause it's like they wanted us to, like, I guess sense some, get that sense of fear. Like, we need to have this fear. And we was standing like that for like 2 or 3 hours, man, just waiting on these dudes. And the drill sergeants was there the whole time, mind you.
Wow.
Yeah.
With my experience, they were pretty much relaxed, or we were pretty much relaxed up until we got to the building of reception. So one of the crazy things I do remember is not having enough sleep, because when you had like 4 hours of sleep, I think on the first day, we got told to go to bed at like, it was probably like 10 o'clock, and then we had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to pick up rocks. That's it, just to pick up rocks. Just for funds. Yep. So after we were done picking up the rocks in the early hours of the morning, I remember going to bed, and I just remember thinking to myself, like, what did I just do? I just signed my life off to pick up rocks at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So when I first got in, not first got in, but when I got to reception, literally, again, we were at formation. So all these dudes just lined up behind these little footprints or whatever, and they actually have the footprint so you can stand at attention.
I remember.
Exactly.
I remember that.
First, I want to say 2 nights we didn't get sleep. Or actually, it was the first night we didn't get any sleep, like the whole night. And I remember the next following night is when we got our sleep. Because, at least for the dudes, this is when you get your hair cut and all that stuff. So, all that hair you got on your head right now, player, it ain't going to be there forever. I'm going to tell you that right now. Them waves, man, I was sick. They cut all my stuff down. I was literally bald. They had the widow's peak out and stuff. I had to cut. Oh my God. I used to get my little razor and like try to line it up, but you can't do that.
But the good part about it, you can grow your hair back after basic.
That first night I ain't getting no sleep. This is when you get all your equipment and you get all this paperwork and stuff. Like, and I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all gonna get so much equipment. It's gonna play a big part into Shark Attack. We'll tell you about that in a little bit. Also, by the way, reception isn't even basic training, so let's get that out of the way. This is strictly when you get ready for basic training. Yet you still have drill sergeants now, but this ain't nothing compared to basic training. Let me just say that. So when you get there, don't even be scared. This is time to relax and chill.
Don't chill too much though.
Yeah, don't chill too
much.
But this is the time when you can get your thoughts together before you actually start.
So while you're at reception, they're basically gonna pick and choose who is gonna be in what platoon or who's gonna be in what company. And then you guys are gonna leave on different days. The groups that they choose are gonna leave on different days to basic training.
So let's talk about basic training. Let's get into that. When you get on that bus to actually go to that company, you're gonna run into some hell. That's all I'm saying. If the drill sergeants are anything like what I've encountered, now given her basic training was a little different. They had to worry about all types of stuff. I don't even want to get into that. Soon as you hop on that bus, it's gonna literally feel like a 30-minute ride. Even though, yeah, it's gonna feel like a 30-minute ride, even though the place is like 5 minutes away. Yeah, because you scared, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Let me tell you first and foremost, basic training is nothing but a mind game. Now, they're just trying to break you out of that civilian lifestyle that you've already been living, all those emotions and all that stuff. They're trying to throw all that out the window. Don't think these drill sergeants are literally just getting on to you just to get on to you. It's not like that. They're doing it
for a reason.
It's all for a reason now. My favorite part. Shark Attack is literally when you hop off that bus, or when a drill sergeant hops on that bus and basically tells y'all to get the hell off of it. Now, when this happens, you're gonna have like 30, probably not 30, you're gonna have like 10 drill sergeants just screaming their head off.
You do not want to be the first person to get off that bus.
Oh no.
I was the first person to get off the bus.
That's bad too, but when you that last,
it's not that bad.
You gonna see bugs like just, it's crazy. Let me just say that. It kind of made me want to be a drill sergeant just to do it. It's funny. The way basic training actually works.
It's red phase.
Yep.
White phase.
And then blue phase.
Red phase is the worst.
This is where you'll be doing all your PT. You'll be getting into all the drills. You'll learn what rank is, how it's composed, the structure,
and all that.
Yeah, and also I think weapons actually plays in the white phase. Am I wrong?
I think so too. That's when you'll start shooting onto the range. You start learning a lot about weapons.
All right, so blue phase is when you do your drilling ceremony, just basically getting ready for graduation.
Then you have family day. All your family can come and visit you right before graduation.
With that being said, that is it for our video on our experience with, the military, and also what you should expect before you join the military. So
in 2019.